Alright, Screen Junkies. Let's see what you've got to say about The Last Jedi. Just yesterday they released their honest trailer on Star Wars The Last Jedi. I'd have to say I enjoyed it myself. Santino enjoyed it. Certain things I did not enjoy was the way Luke died, or passed on, whatever you want to call it. I mean, the whole aspect of how, the way he was acting like a straight punk from the beginning, of where you know, that whole build-up that J.J. Abrams left of him, you know, looking at his lightsaber being stretched out from Rey's arm, and you take that moment and you just have him chuck it as a joke, you know, it's, I don't know, I would have done things differently, but yeah, that was one thing that I did not enjoy, but you know, the storyline was okay. I didn't find too many gripes throughout the story. The best part of the movie definitely being when Kylo kills Snoke, even though we did not get any answers, or maybe there just weren't any answers of who Snoke was, what was his origin. You know, everybody was waiting to see whose Rey's parents were. Still didn't get those answers. We were just told that they were pretty much just average junkers that just abandoned their daughter, and didn't get any answers of Snoke, you know, like I said before. So let's see what they got. It should be pretty good.
In a polarized world, the next installment of the franchise, all about balance and non-attachment, will be worshipped, hated, and obsessed over until it's not even fun to talk about anymore.
This is not going to go the way you think.
We know Star Wars fans by now. Star Wars, The Last Jedi.
There's a lot of people who hate this movie.
Forget the love letter to the originals that was The Force Awakens, because Episode 8 subverts everything you've come to expect, making it the worst one ever. Aw, who invited the original honest trailer voice back? Are you really gonna do the old ones are better / new ones are better thing we did with The Force Awakens?
The only way to talk about Star Wars now is in absolutes, so yes.
Kinda Sithy of you, but fine. Making Last Jedi a refreshing update to a predictable formula
that spits in the face of everything you once loved.
Whiner,
Traitor.
meet the new class of heroes coming into their own, like Rey, who after being called by Luke's lightsaber, is called by the Jedi text, called by a big wet hole, and called by her greatest frenemy.
Yet still gets zero answers to any of her questions.
I thought I'd find answers here. I was wrong.
Poe, who grows from a hotshot sexy pilot
to a treasonous failure with more blood on his hands than the Empire.
First Order,
same difference.
And Finn, who went from a deserter running away from the war
to a deserter running away from the war.
With the help of newcomer Rose, he'll learn to put the greater good above himself.
Thanks to a pointless side quest to Casino Royale.
Because how dare they spend 15 minutes connecting the action to a larger theme?
The larger theme being, is it possible to miss pod racing? I didn't think so, but here we are.
But forget about the butthurt fanboys who are just mad the movie isn't closer to the one they wrote in their heads.
Hey!
Because there's still all the old favorites like Leia, a battle-hardened general trying to keep the spark of hope alive.
And she's in a coma.
Chewbacca,
who gets nothing to do.
And Luke Skywalker,
who after sad old Han and sad old Leia really drives home how your heroes are all sad and old now.
He's turned his back on the franchise after watching the prequels.
The legacy of the Jedi is failure.
And not even reruns of A New Hope can change his mind.
It was a cheap move.
Because what Star Wars fans really needed was to see their idol throw his lightsaber away like it was some kind of joke. And Star Wars is not a joke to me.
Yeah, I've been meaning to talk to you about...
Rian Johnson ruined my childhood like he ruined the laws of space battle.
There are no laws to space battle.
There should be.
Luke isn't the only Skywalker who has
I thought
issues
that
with
was
the
pretty
franchise.
sick. I never seen that
Kylo
before.
Ren is back, and he's demanding a full reboot.
Going into light speed in order to destroy that Star Destroyer.
If you have to.
When he doesn't look like he's about to cry, which is always.
Watch as he ditches the Vader fanboy act, the Mighty Duck mask, and
Mighty
his
Duck
shirt. Bam.
Boo! Hey, you distracted me on purpose.
Too late, moving on. Get ready for truly unexpected answers to the puzzles of Episode 7.
That can only be answered by asking, what are the most disappointing answers to the puzzles of Episode 7?
Like, who are Rey's parents?
Nobody.
Who is Snoke?
Some dead guy.
And how did Maz Kanata get Luke's lightsaber?
It doesn't matter, and you're stupid for asking.
That after all the hours of speculation and analysis was genuinely exhilarating.
Insulting.
Whoa. How do we keep from a certain point of viewing each other?
Yeah, we're both pretty big Star Wars nerds, huh?
So gear up for the most divisive Star Wars film ever made.
Where Rian Johnson either doesn't understand the lore,
Or he made the first Star Wars movie that lives up to the values it preaches, instead of endorsing royal bloodlines and reckless aggression.
okay, enough division. Let's say our favorite things about it on the count of 3.
1, 2, 3.
Rey and Kylo team up to fight the Praetorian Guard.
Puppet Yoda hitting Luke with a stick. Porgs. Wait, really?
Yeah, I'll own it. Okay, now, least favorite.
Although not telling anyone her plan.
I get knocking Poe down a peg, but come on. They're taking shuttles to a fort. Why make everyone think they're gonna die?
I can't argue with that, though I'm sure people will.
Should we do this again for Solo?
Nah.
I'm not gonna see that crap.
Starring
Half the Star Wars fan base.
Salt.
Blu-ray,
Luke Teatmilker.
Carrie Poppins.
Finn the
Carrie
human.
Poppins.
I've been kissed by a rose on the brain.
Kai so serious.
Snope.
Give me the Karkin keys, you Karkin nerf herder.
Short Round.
Pew.
Brienne of Darth.
Hux to be you.
And Redemption for Star Wars Kid.
Star Wars, the last one you'll pay to see.
That's messed up.
Until the next one comes out.
Maybe. It is time for my fandom to end.
Did you hear JJ finish the script for episode 9?
My fandom is back. Temporarily.
Want more Star Wars stuff? Click the box on the left as we dive deeper into our serious questions for The Last Jedi. Or click the box on the right to watch us make FN218 play with puppies. What the cut?
I'd have to agree with them. That part where he said all of the butthurt fanboys that wrote a script in their own head of what they wanted to see, and because they didn't get what they got, we're all angry about it. Like, I wasn't expecting Luke to act the way he did in the beginning of the movie and refuse to help Rey, but once he seen how powerful she was, still neglected her and didn't want to join in the fight. That was pretty shocking for me to see Luke, the greatest Jedi. He knows he's the greatest, he's the last Jedi and he's the greatest one, to just go into hiding like that. I mean, Obi-Wan went into hiding, but when we meet him in A New Hope, he wasn't acting the way Luke was, you know what I mean? You would expect Luke to have that same mentality the way Obi-Wan did in A New Hope. And yeah, he was just totally different from when we last saw him in Return of the Jedi. So, but I'm not gonna sit here and cry about it. I mean, we got what we got. I would have liked to see him actually battle Kylo Ren and make him die that way, like in person, not project himself across the galaxy as a ghost and like use all his life energy to pass away that way. I would like to have seen Kylo Ren actually kill Luke himself, you know, or just live, you know, hand Kylo's ass to him, you know, and school him a little bit, and let it continue on from there. That's what I would have liked to see. But it is what it is. I still enjoyed it. I still bought the damn Blu-ray, so it's in my collection. I just keep seeing and hearing people say, "Oh, I'm not buying that shit when it comes out. I'm never watching another Star Wars movie." Blah 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 blah. Like everything that I see in the comments section here, is just so hilarious. So, let me know what you guys thought of The Last Jedi. Let me know what you guys think of Screen Junkies, what they said in this video. If you enjoyed my reaction, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. If you did not, eat me.